Chicopee, Massachusetts, at the St. Stanislaus Bishop and Martyr Cemetery. We're in front of the nun section, and we're also in front of the chapel. And the chapel was made in 1934, of course, to hold a solemn moment before the burial of the person. Now, this nun section holds one burial from 1928. The St. Stanislaus School in Chicopee was served by these nuns, and one of them died rather young. And she's buried in the farthest right front corner, and then it goes in order from years towards us, and then the back row also towards us. But they ran out of space there, and so they started putting some on the other side. But this is a nice section. All the priests are in their circle, and all the nuns are in this circle, and they have similar, whether the monks or the nuns, they all have very similar gravestones, and that's a great look. And the chapel fits in so well. The first nun was buried before the chapel put into place, but it's a great place to have it. And on the other side, there's more nuns, and we're going to go see them. Alright, so you can see the rest of the nuns on this side, the right side, and these are much more modern burials in the last 26 years here. And it also has a statue devoted in memory of Jacqueline Krupchuk, and in front of that is a bench devoted to the same family. And so this is a nice, beautiful area that the nuns have going for themselves. Now I'm going to show you something very special that most cemeteries don't have. You can see this white sign here. What it is a breakdown of all the burials in this cemetery by the section numbers, and it has those numbers and names off to the right top side, and then it has them broken down by the burial plots, and so they're all divided up into very small rectangles. So if you call the St. Stanislaus Cemetery and ask them for a particular burial, they'll tell you by the name and then the section number. And they show you a map here exactly how to get to that place. Most cemeteries do not have that. That's an incredible benefit for looking for them. All right, now we're going to look at a place where they devoted a stone to memorial of veterans, and especially the ones that died in these wars. Alright, and it's going to be hard to see, so what we're going to do, I'm going to read this. It has stuff on the front and back. I'll tell you what's in the back. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's family. John 15:13. The parishioners of St. Stanislaus Basilica have erected this memorial to honor their fellow parishioners who, while in service of the American people, died in combat or from the injuries during the nation's wars and are buried in the cemetery elsewhere. Their ultimate sacrifice makes possible the freedoms we enjoyed. Dedicated on May 13th, 2016, eternal rest granted unto them, O Lord, may their souls rest in peace. Amen. The back has a quote from Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Then below it, it has all the names of the people, the parishioners of St. Stanislaus Church who died in these wars that America fought. Under World War II, it has 62 names. Under the Korean War, it has 1 name. And under the Vietnam War, it has 6 more names. These are all parishioners of St. Stanislaus who died during those 3 wars. And the last thing to show you is there's 3 gravestones in the back of this chained off section. Those are the 3 oldest adult burials within the cemetery. Remember, the cemetery is made in 1924. There's 1 stone I cannot find of an adult who died in 1924, but these burials are from 1925 and 1926. of adult men who died young and are single burials. This was the first burial location for most of the people that were buried in this cemetery. So thank you for coming on this gorgeous stop.